For us, what matters then was, are you playing on a Saturday night? Because if you don't play on a Saturday night, we are going out. If we win the game, we're going on a Saturday night. You don't want to be that guy who didn't play.
He's been pulled in Sunday morning. I love the honesty. You wanted the night out. You didn't want the game. You didn't want to play the 90 minutes. Exactly. It was the night out on the Saturday night.
So you want to be that guy.
Am I on the bench? Oh, can I come in tomorrow?
Yeah, exactly.
Probably hungover. I love that. That's
exactly. And also, you have to think about going out on a Saturday night where you see all the players from Manchester United. They're in Mayfair. They're in London. Liverpool, Arsenal, everybody's there. You don't want to be that guy sitting there and you didn't play. What are you doing here? What are you doing a night out, partying? You want to be that guy who played and you're out having a good time.
And you won.
That was our motivation. That was our motivation. I know it doesn't sound right saying it, but that was our motivation. The ego was our motivation. So not the Instagram.
You would walk into, and again, of course you did, but you would walk into a club or a bar in Mayfair and there would be boys from Liverpool, boys from Arsenal, boys from Man U. You're all there.
All there.
Do you talk shop?
Nope,
we don't. You don't?
No, we don't. Back then, I'm telling you, the rivalry was so intense that we see each other, we don't talk to each other. We don't say hi. What you saw on the pitch was even, it was nothing. We see each other, we didn't say hi. We didn't say hi to each other. Sometimes we even stayed in the same hotels. So you get dressed 11, 11:30, 12, you going out downstairs and you press the lift and you see a player from Liverpool coming downstairs. Mike, I'm telling you don't say hi. You walk in the lift stops you both, you go your way, I go my way. That was how it was. The rivalry was unbelievable, but that was what spurred us on, because at the end of the season we wanted to win, they wanted to win. It comes down to who won the most trophies, and that's why every year for us we won something, and it came from the top. Obviously, Roman, if you're not doing well, the manager's gone. At the end of the season we want to be a club that's won something. So obviously I spent 11, 12 years. I won 12 trophies. So that's a trophy every season. So that's how the club was run. The club was run ruthlessly. We had a captain who was very ruthless as well on the pitch and made sure everything was organized, everything was done correctly. And he basically ran the club on the pitch.
He did?
He did.
Because a lot's made. What's the saying? Forgive me. And if he's watching this, he's going to hate me if I get this wrong. Captain, leader, legend. That's the 3 words to, I guess, describe John Terry. I've been fortunate. I know John, not as well as you. Of course, you two are close. One story that he told me that's always stuck with me, John, is, he was talking about being a boot boy. And you were talking about Victor Osimhen cleaning your boots. And he said that he was asked to...
He wouldn't like me for that.
No, he won't. Victor, that was him that said that, not me. But John talked about, as a boot boy, being asked to make a cup of tea. Mm-hmm. And the boys had said to him, John, word of warning, you want to make a crap cup of tea. He said, why? Well, you don't want to be making cups of tea for the rest of your days. And John, and I'm stealing John's story here, so John, don't be too annoyed at me. This is your story. But John said he thought about it. And he said, no, why would I make a terrible cup of tea? Or Chelsea Football Club? Yeah. Everything we do.
We do proper.
We do it proper. Your words.
Yeah.
To making a simple cup of tea. Yeah. I don't know whether he used a Tetley tea bag or a Yorkshire tea bag. I'm hoping it was Yorkshire. But there he was, setting the standards by making a cup of tea.
Yeah, I mean, he was always the guy who set the standards. It doesn't matter what. This guy, he was the first to come in, the last to leave the training ground. And his standard was always top. But apart from that also, his banter was absolutely amazing. I think that's something that people don't see about him though. He's such an amazing, funny guy. He's so funny that unless you understand him, you don't get it. Because when I first moved to the club, obviously, JT needs to accept you.
Yeah.
He needs to accept, you know what I mean? He needs to...
Do you need to prove yourself to him, though?
Kinda. You do need to prove yourself because he never accepted me until I started playing well and representing the club the way he felt I should have.
Right.
Before that, he never did. Until I started representing the club and started putting on performances after performances, that was when he started to, he started to accept me as one of us.
So there was a select group. And what does that look like? Because he's captain, leader, legend.
Yeah.
You're a young boy. You come to the football club. Okay, you're not part of his inner circle.
Yeah.
But was there a specific moment, a specific game? When were you welcomed into the John Terry circle of trust?
I think there was a game we were playing. This was a friendly game. I think it was before the 2010 season started.
So you've been there a few years.
Yeah.
So you're not his buddy at this point. You don't get invited to the cool parties, John.
No. This was just a story. So this was a friendly game. I think it was against AC Milan. So we're playing this game during the Ancelotti time, and then I was just feeling the game. I was like, sometimes a football player, you walk on the pitch. Like, okay, this is my day. Like, there's something, things are going right.
I love how you say, I don't know, John. I've crossed onto a football pitch and been shitting myself, knowing as a goalkeeper I'm going to concede 10 goals. So no, I don't know what it feels like to know.
As a football player, you go on the pitch, the first thing you need to do, the start of the game, make sure your first pass.
It's a good one.
It's a good pass. Trust me. You do not want to give a shit pass on the first pass because that's gonna follow you the rest of the game. So what do you have to do? Even if you have to pass it to the goalkeeper,
just play a simple
pass, and that's gonna follow you for the rest of the game. So this game in I think it was in the States, we were playing a friendly game against AC Milan, and I was feeling it. I was feeling the game. I was getting the ball. I was steady, and I was making the passes, and everything was going well. And I was getting the ball from the keeper, like next to the 18 in the box, our 18 in the box. I was dribbling past the likes of Ronaldinho and all.
Right.
And JT came up to me, was like, Mike, I think that's enough now.
And that was it, the moment.
He said to me, that's enough. I think you've had your turn. Play simple now. So I was thinking, I was like, but why will you say that to me though? Because I was feeling the game. I was, I was on the zone. I was in the zone,
Cruyff turns.
Yeah, exactly.
Lollipops.
Turning around, getting the ball. He come up to his like, I think that's enough now. Play simple. So after the game, I came up to his like, I was like, but why will you say that to me? He's like, because I was trying to look after you. Because you do this and you keep doing, it takes one. It takes one, gets it, boom, goal. And you're about to start the season because I know you were going to start the season because of the way that you've been playing the preseason. And that was probably one of my best seasons under Carlo Ancelotti.
Yeah.
Yeah, until I got injured. I was playing literally every game.
Was that Carlo's first season?
I think that was when we won the double.
Yeah, the double.
Yeah.
Carlo's first season.
Yeah.